This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.
Welcome back to the show. We are joined once again by Debra Hodgen from Debra Hodgen Wellness, and she's a registered biodynamic craniosacral therapist and so much more. She has been in this field for many years, and she's been telling me and teaching all of you out there all the benefits of what this could do, what it is, let alone she also does private yoga and yoga for so many people. There's so much to our friend Debra here today, so we're excited to get to talk to her and also introduce her special guest. So first and foremost, Debra, say hello and tell everyone a little bit about what you do with your company.
Hi, everybody. Many people haven't heard of craniosacral therapy, or especially biodynamic craniosacral therapy. And one of the key points is that everything in the body that functions, all the organs, the way the heart beats, how you breathe, are all connected to the nervous system. And so in craniosacral therapy, we put a lot of attention on what the nervous system feels like. So the client would have a session where they'd come and sit, and we would check in and see what they're interested in addressing or working on. Some people come just for relaxation, but many times people will have something that hurts or an issue. So we talk about that. The client lays on the table fully clothed, and then we just begin as practitioners to feel and look at what we call the tides of the body. We say there's 3 tides. One is the one that's just sort of oriented to the world and our physical being. And then the second one, we start to get more into a feeling of what's really happening on a deeper level. And then the third one is called the long tide, and that's very much like a meditative state, or almost people feel like they're going to fall asleep. It's just real calm. So once the nerves connect to each other and things feel better, there's a beautiful integrated sense of oneself. So that is something that it's a little bit hard to describe. You know, you kind of have to feel it, but it's very, very powerful, but gentle and subtle. And the other thing I do is I teach yoga. Right now I'm teaching chair yoga mostly. And I even do a Zoom class out of my home on Mondays at noon. So anybody in the United States could take the class at
Amazing
Pacific time. And you get a very nice workout, but it's also very gentle. If you have injuries, you can, sit in a chair and so forth. Let's see what else. Most people, when they come out of a craniosacral session, feel more relaxed. They feel just healthier and have more of a sense of well-being, and the pain that they might have felt has diminished greatly. So that's about that for me. And I want to introduce Dennis Freight. I've been a client of his. He's a wonderful massage therapist. We met, I think, as yoga teachers, teaching yoga at a same studio and attending some of the workshops. We got to know each other. And Dennis has also been launching some very new, exciting things, and he can explain what those are and how they work. So
thank you. And just please introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself before we begin. I want to hear everything. Thank you.
Hi. I'd like to thank you both for the opportunity to be on my first podcast that I've ever been
Congrats.
on. And
Yay!
so
We're making history, Debra, with Dennis.
Yes.
so no matter what happens, this will be my best one ever.
That's right.
Awesome.
And why don't we just go ahead and take a nice deep breath together? So let's go ahead and exhale. And the audience as well can exhale and then take a nice deep breath into your belly. Sides of the ribs expanding, back body expanding all the way up to the upper part of the chest. And roll your eyes up to the top of your head. Hold your breath. Then an open mouth, big sigh. Just such an easy way to downregulate your nervous system. And like I said, it's great to be here with you. Um, Deborah's been my friend for a long time. And Deborah, what is your actual like title? Aren't you a master at what you do? There's like some
I'm just
exalted.
I'm just a certified craniosacral biodynamic craniosacral therapy, and I bring a few other little things in, but that's the main part.
And how long have you been doing it?
I got my certificate of graduation in 2007.
Well, I've had Deborah work on me a number of times, and uh, I want to use the word witch, maybe shaman or master practitioners, more of the thing, because one time I'm always more relaxed. She called me up recently and said, I think you need a session. I'm like, I do. I'm going through a massive change and turmoil right now. So she came and helped me to calm down. And I've asked her before, like, do you actually, is it cranial sacral? She's like, yeah. And like she said, bringing in some other things. So she's highly intuitive. She can do this from a distance. I recommend anybody in the audience to go ahead and have a session with her. I personally have used her mostly for internal discord that we all run into as human beings.
And I just
My
want to know
name,
how the two of you met. I'm sorry.
Oh, we met in we were both teachers at a yoga studio.
Perfect. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry to interrupt. Go ahead,
Yeah.
Dennis.
yeah, so my name is Dennis Freight. I've been a massage therapist for 36 years. It's really weird
Wow.
when it gets to be more than half your life that you've been doing something. So I started in, I guess, 1988. And so I'm in my 37th year. I still love doing massage and therapeutic touch. I have certificates in neuromuscular therapy, and I have morphed into so many other things over the last 5 years. In 2001, I became a yoga teacher. It's great how the art and science of yoga informs being a body worker because how to move, how to stretch, how to breathe, how to relax, giving people exercises to do afterwards. Everybody generally gets new clients get one of these. This is a soft b-ball for little kids, but I'll teach people how to do self-massage so that they don't have to have so much time in between sessions.
Wow.
And I still love teaching yoga. I like being in front of people. It's morphed into more of doing sound baths. I've been playing around with crystal bowls and drums and different things for since 2005, approximately. And during COVID, I took a sound healing training course online through the Globe Institute. Right before COVID started, I took the beginning class for biofield tuning, which uses tuning forks. This is for on the body. It vibrates with this special weight on it. This is more for combing the field. It's a super interesting type of modality. And I've been putting this together for about 5 years. I'm starting to feel more coherent with what I'm doing. There's kind of a general template, but
Wow.
everybody's different. When I'm doing a session as like giving everything, it can be 2 to 2.5 hours where someone comes in, I'll interview them for what they want, what's going on, have them stand in this giant 22-inch metal bowl and hit the bowl and have whatever it is come through for them. That's probably my favorite part because I get to be connected even more. And then they lay on my vibroacoustic therapy table, which has speakers on it, and I'll do some sound therapy with drums and rattles and some voice and some flute, and then turn on my table with the music playing through it, put the headphones on, do some massage,
Hmm.
and then finish up with some more sound. it's really nice to have the modality of sound therapy to soften up the field before doing massage. So I can use rattles to help with the etheric field with stuck energy. Drums also work in that way, and as well build coherence, because this is biofield tuning is a modality that Eileen McCusick has pioneered. Other people do other similar modalities, but it's based off the idea that you have a electrical field around your body, much like you see depicted around the Earth's field when they do drawings of the Earth's gravitational field. Everything that's electric has a field around it, and we're electric. One of the things that's nice about sound and biofield tuning is it's helping to upgrade our
Hmm.
current system from chemical and mechanical to include electrical, and cells signal
Yeah.
electrically. Our brains are electrical, our heart is electrical. In our field, Eileen found areas of stuck energy that we have in common, like off of the left side of the neck in here. There's can be dissonance found when people are not saying what they need to say, or on the right side, not feeling heard with what they're saying. And sometimes that might even include not feeling heard by themselves, like they're not listening to what they have to say to themselves. So she has this nice map. It's super, it's really exciting when I'm doing biofield tuning to take the fork at the outside of the field, which is 6 feet out, and that's your birth and gestation. Halfway through your field is halfway through your life. So when
Okay.
there's incidences that you've been through, it's stuck standing waves of energy informing what's going on inside your body. So I could be working with somebody, combing their field, and it's bizarre because I can like sweep through a field, but there's something that stops me. And then you can hear that there's a dissonance there. As you become more proficient at it, you might say at 5 years old, there's a lot of fear here. Was there something that happened? You don't have to tell me, but was there something that happened? It's like, yeah, that's when my family was in a really bad car accident.
Wow.
And so that might be driving some fears that they're experiencing for whatever our outcome of whatever that specific session might be. So that's just one aspect of sound therapy. Am I doing okay?
Absolutely. Continue.
Okay, so sound therapy is super cool, even without the specific modality of tuning forks. We all are in bodies that want to achieve homeostasis. They are designed to keep going back to self-regulating and becoming in balance. A nice way to think about, like, okay, that 5-year-old car accident is that somewhere out in the field is a going on. And when the tuning fork hits it, the body mind hears that and wants to regulate it to a more coherent sound. So in that bit of chaos out there, you're actually offering a coherency that it can line up with and come to homeostasis. It works that way with being on the table, that your body wants to come into balance. And when you hear something like a crystal bowl, which is just a pure tone, it's like an adaptogenic. Your body takes sound at the right levels and uses it as it needs it and not as it doesn't. We run into trouble when the sound isn't modulated in a way that might be too strong, too disruptive. So as a practitioner, you learn the art of not too much gong or not playing a bowl too loud, allowing there to be some space in between so that you can find that rhythm in between where you can have the quiet inside of yourself, even while there is the noise of the world and the scattering of your brain still going on. So I've been really loving what I'm doing in terms of it's changed so much. I still feel like I'm a child at play, finding my way into
Hmm.
this new modality. It's interesting, a little bit sad for me. I don't have anywhere to go to get what I give. It's
Hmm.
it's so unique, but I really am enjoying becoming a sound therapist who does massage more than a massage therapist who does sound. But for people who come to me, there's people that just come to me for a massage, but they're gonna get to lay on my table
Yeah.
and I can play music through it and have the
Mm-hmm.
headphones, or I'm also certified vibroacoustic therapist, which plays all low frequencies, and there's specific frequencies for things like uh, it was really great reading the actual scientific studies, verifiable that like 30 hertz of vibration into someone's body for 20, that kind of like the protocols for 22 minutes helps reduce tremors and Parkinson's disease.
Wow.
Wow.
40 cycles per second has helped people reduce pain with fibromyalgia. It helps with a lot of different things. Most excitedly, 40 hertz, whether it's vibration into your body, binaural beats with sound, or a flickering light, which you can't tell it's flickering. It's shown to reduce the production of beta amyloid plaque and tau tangles, and also to aid in their removal. So it's going to help with cognitive decline. Alzheimer's clearly hasn't been solved yet, but when you're in early decline, having something like 40 hertz has helped people to get back towards normal, particularly in combination with lifestyle changes. So I find that super exciting since my mom has fibromyalgia. I bought her a device. She's 86. It's been a little challenging for her to do anything but play the music that comes through the device. But it was really nice to be excited and get her something to help with fibromyalgia. And then as
Wow.
you go up, there's other frequencies for different parts of the body, your low back, hips, legs, neck, shoulders, headaches. And so a lot of times somebody will come with me with a pain and I'll put that frequency on the table and let it play while I'm doing the massage and just play other music that kind of sounds like it goes along with it. So
Oh.
that's been really exciting. And I'm a collector. I have so many different instruments to play that it's fun. I've been doing sound
Wow.
bass for 20 years. Um, I've been lucky enough to travel a little bit of the world with my clients, going to do massages. I got to work with the US cycling team for 3 years and traveled to some really great places. I
Mm-hmm.
recently have been lucky enough the last few years to work with the local YMCA's Live Strong program, which is their program for helping people go through and survive cancer. And I get to
Wow.
do sound baths for that group, and it's super fun to be in service to that particular group of people.
Amazing. Wow.
So
Go
do we have,
ahead.
so Jill, do we have about five
Yeah.
minutes
Go
left?
ahead.
Okay.
Go. Have a little more. Go ahead.
Is there something you wanted to sort of demonstrate,
That'd be great.
Dennis?
Yeah, for the audience to have a little
4.5
experience.
minutes.
Okay, so when we breathe through our sinuses, it produces a gas called nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is antibacterial, antifungal, and antiviral. When you hum into your sinuses, it produces up
Hmm.
to 15 times more of it. When we're breathing and humming, our vagus nerve comes down and out through here and
Okay.
affects 95% of the organs in your body, everything except like the descending colon. So we're just going to do a little humming and a little ah.
Sure.
And so I want people to start with a hum and then open their mouth into an ah. So let's go ahead and take a hand to the heart and go ahead and close your eyes and take a nice big inhale in and just produce a hum, feeling it in your sinuses. Tuning into the vibration and just noticing how it feels. And then on your next inhale, opening your mouth and saying ah. Maybe you'll be able to feel the vibration happening in your chest. Ah, ah, ah. And we'll just put those two things together. Nice big inhale from the bottom of your spine to the top of your head. Humming the first half. And opening your mouth and and two more of those. Big inhale. going ahead with the last
Oh.
and final one. And as you're humming and awing, just recognize that you're saying two sounds that are really great.
Mm-hmm.
Mm and ah. And
Mm.
that you're also saying the word ma. And ah is generally involved with 90% of the words for God as well.
Wow.
So it's a nice, easy exercise as you're sitting here now. Just notice if your body feels any more relaxed. Allow your eyes to soften, your shoulders to fall away from your ears. Thank you for the opportunity to be here with you. Thanks for giving me a chance to speak.
Thank
Thank
you. Oh my goodness. So,
you.
okay, hold on. We still have some more time here. So hold on. Now you do this. I'm just curious, Dennis, this is something, the work that you're doing, this can be done virtually all over the world, right?
Particularly with the tuning fork modality, they
Mm.
train us to have a image of the person laying on my table, and I can still work around the field because the quantum field is malleable.
Yeah.
You can shrink it or grow it. You can bend time a little bit, but the main ingredients for sound therapy, Jonathan Goldman's a pioneer, and he came up with this some 30 plus years ago that sound plus intention equals healing.
Wow.
So when you're spending time with Debra or me or somebody on a distant healing session, just know that within the quantum field, our co-created intention is really driving it. It's like we're sharing a prayer, whatever that means to somebody. And
Yeah.
particularly when we're doing this together, when two or more people come together, amazing things happen.
Mm.
So as we're all healing, more and more of us are starting to build a field where we are transforming the earth into a better place. Some days it's really hard to tell, but the more of us who are doing this work and then doing this healing, that's the
Wow.
coherency together that can build a field big enough to affect other people without them even being aware of it.
Interesting.
So here to let the love grow and to build more and more of that inside of myself, which is why I go and have Deborah give me a treatment when I'm feeling, we come back
Ah,
to, ooh.
wow. Wow. And how could we reach out to you, Dennis, if we want to?
My website is www.dennisfrate, DENNISFRATE.com.
Okay.
And all my information's on there.
Perfect. And how can we contact you?
It's debrahodgen.com,
Okay.
DebraHodgen, and my my phone number is on my website. I don't just put it out there, but if you do want to contact me by phone, that's also there too. And on my website, it describes some of the work I do.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Pleasure having you here. Excited to get to know you as well. And I want to thank you both for being here. Really, we appreciate your time.
For
And
having us.
thank
Yeah,
you.
my phone number's on my website too. I don't have a
Yeah.
direct link for scheduling with me. I prefer to talk to people. I'm way more analog than digital, so please reach out to me. I love helping people. I've been able to have 36 years of being dedicating my life to it. And every day behind you, Jill, is a beautiful day. It's always sunny there. How do you do
Sure
that?
is, right? Thank you so much. Pleasure getting to know you. Great seeing you. And hopefully we'll talk again soon. Thank you both again.
Thanks, guys.
Okay. Have a
Thank
great day.
you. Bye bye.
This is the Global Podcast Network, where executives and professionals connect, share, and inspire. Stay tuned for the conversations that drive success.